What's going on, everybody? How we doing out there? Pandora, the Postcard Diva. Hope you're having a marvelous day today. If you're here for the first time, do me a favor and smash it. Smash that subscribe button for me and click the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload new videos. For everybody else, welcome back. Hey, if you're here for the first time and you have not checked out my projects, make sure you go here to www.coffeeandcoins.info. See what we got going on. All right. Today, I just want to run through one of my top 3 programs that I've been talking about. If you haven't checked it out, the link is in the description as well. Okay. Excuse me. Just want to run through it a little bit. I talked to you guys a couple days ago, how I'm combining HBA, an offline marketing strategy, with HBA and Exitus Elite, right? We're going to use a postcard, and I've already created the postcard. Actually, it's in production, and it's already being printed. And we're going to combine the two. Now, of course, if you don't want to use the postcard for Exitus, you may say, well, I really like HBA and I like the Residual program, right? And I want to use your postcard. I want to join that. Absolutely, no problem. One or the other, it doesn't matter. But I'm just letting you guys know, per that video, I'll put the link in the description. You can go back and watch it. We're going to use postcards to drive traffic to HBA and Exitus. Okay, it's going to promote them both. But if you just want to do one or the other, that's fine as well. All right, but anyway, we just want to run through Exitus, this program that's been around since what, 2014? 2014-ish. Not a new program, but however, they have revamped their whole platform. They've scrapped it and started over. They've got a brand new website, dashboard, everything. All right. So anyway, we've been talking about it, and we're just going to run through it a little bit today. All right. So this is a digital marketing program, digital education. They've got 5 products here, ranging from anywhere from $100, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,000 products that you can actually purchase. No monthly fees. Just plug into their done-for-you system. All right, that's why I'm using that one, this particular one, to drive traffic with the postcards, because there's nothing for you guys to set up. The only thing you're going to set up is how you want to get paid. They already have all the different capture pages. Pick a capture page. The only thing you're going to need to do is get you a domain. And I'm using HBA. Okay, I'm getting my domains from them. We talked about that before. All right, so anyway, let's run through it. So plug into the done-for-you systems. Of course, we can't make any income claims, any guarantees. That's first and foremost. All right, because I don't know what you're going to make. We don't know your work ethics, any of that stuff. So we can't make any income claims. You actually have to do the work. You actually have to go through training, guys. You have to implement the training, and then you have to be committed, all right, to promoting the opportunity. It's affiliate marketing. Because we don't have any pass-ups or one-ups here. Everything is direct sales, member to member. All right. Now, you don't have to create any products. That's what I like about this too. And you're going to use the pre-written ads. I have 200 pre-written ads that I can pass along to you guys that you can use to help you promote this, as well as within the platform, they have traffic and tools, you know, that you can actually purchase, or you can use free marketing. That's really how it goes. We have free marketing. That's in general across the board. It doesn't matter what you promote. There's free marketing, which you can use social media. You can use pre-written ads, or there's paid advertising. You decide, right? Either you're going to use your time and do the marketing yourself, or you can also do paid advertising. All right. But I've got 200 pre-written ads that I can share with you guys, as well as, remember, I've got the postcard. All right. And with this, you earn directly, because it's direct sales. It's instant commissions directly paid to you. No middleman, no monthly fees, one-time payment. But with this business, you can scale up. You can come in, purchase one of their 5 products, and you can always upgrade, pay the difference and upgrade as you go along. All right, again, link is in the description. All right, let's run through this back office. Let's check it out. Check out this page that I am using here. Look at this. Just watch it. It changes. You deserve more than a paycheck. Free presentation. You deserve more than a 9 to 5. You deserve more than a commute. You deserve more than a cubicle. You deserve more than a boss. You deserve more than a routine. Okay, it's a pretty cool capture page that they have in the back office. So it says here, watch this short video and see how ordinary people are building real income. Pretty cool. So that's the capture page that you're going to go to with that link that's in the description. All right, so folks, go into this capture page. They have a built-in autoresponder, okay, where you don't have to set one up. But of course, if you want to integrate the external emailing services, you can do that as well. Otherwise, they have one built in that you don't have to connect or do anything with. All right, let's check it out. All right, so we're in our dashboard now. Exitus Elite don't want us to show any income proof, any of that stuff in the dashboard. That's a rule they set up, so you won't be seeing that. However, if you're on my email list, you'll see, okay, where I can post different payment proofs within my email list. All right, so that's why I'm not going to be going into that part of the dashboard. All right, but if you go here, how does it work, right? So if you log in, you go here, they have right here, it says start here. Simple setup, maximum profit. Your first step, watch this video. Paul walks you through everything you need to know to get set up and ready to go. All right, you keep going. It says your setup checklist. Watch the back office training videos, short videos. You're going to purchase your domain. Now remember, I said I'm using HBA. They have domain. You can purchase your domain within the HBA platform, right? However, if you're not in HBA and you say, hey, I just want to join this on my own, hey, you can go through GoDaddy. I'm using HBAs. It's much smoother, and you get a discount through HBA because they get bulk pricing. Okay, trust me, I've gotten domains from GoDaddy in the past as well. I still have some old ones over there, but the price point is better through HBA. However, you want to purchase your domain if you want to make this thing professional, especially if you're going to use a postcard. You want to have a domain. All right, so they tell you about how to do that. Join the Facebook group. They have a Facebook group. Again, remember, this company's been around since 2014. All right, they have a way if you want to purchase leads within the platform. These are other optional resources that you can get access to. Start your marketing. You're set up and ready to go. Get traffic. Okay, they show you how to get traffic. And they give you a little nudge. You've got this. Every successful Exitus member started exactly where you are right now. Follow the steps, stay consistent, watch your business grow. Remember, I said it takes effort. Nothing's going to happen unless you take action, guys. That's why I said we can't make any guarantees. Never can promise you anything of what you can do, because we don't know what you're going to do with the blueprint. All right? So anyway, really simple. They show you right over here, start here. And then, of course, there's your profile. To the left, there's your team. They have all your contacts will go into this system, okay? Everything is built within the platform. You'll get messages and they'll come within this platform. This is like your control panel. You get notifications. I get an email every time someone opts in. I get an email when sales are made. Over here also is your purchases right here. You see your purchases, okay? And there is no refund here because this is digital products, okay? So just make sure before you sign up, before you make a purchase, make sure you know this is what you want to do, okay? All right, and then over here they have the marketing tools, all right? One of the marketing tools is the capture pages. That's what I'm saying. They've got the pages. All you got to do is plug into this. What page do you want to use, okay? Look at all the pages they've got. What pages do you want to use? Point your domain to it. And they have a tracking system here where you can create tracking codes. Like for an example, I'm going to be mailing out the postcard, so I'm going to tag what page I'm going to use. So when folks opt in to that page, I'm going to know when I get a notification which page they use, which page they come in from, right? So you'll be able to do that whether it's online marketing, whatever you're doing, you can track it by adding a code to that page, all right? So as you can see, here's some of those pages that they've got. Some pretty cool pages. All this is brand new. Okay, the old pages, they've scrapped those. This is all brand new pages here. Okay, so you got your capture pages here. They've got a marketplace. You can create a bridge page if you like. Again, here's the tracking codes, and they have, again, they're built-in autoresponder, but if you want to connect your own, like Aweber or GetResponse, any of those, you can do that as well right here. You can integrate that right into the system. They have these optional. These are optional, these different services, okay? But you don't have to select those, guys. You can just purchase your product and you're ready to go. They've got tools here, as I mentioned, different resources you can use, downloads, get your leads. These are all optional resources, but folks will always want to know, well, how can I get traffic other than me doing it myself? So paid advertising, if you will, that's what they have included here in the back office. All right. The other thing that I like about this particular platform, as far as digital marketing programs, you have several options to be able to collect your payments. Okay, you can collect your payments via Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Authorize.net, Stripe, Square, Wise, and Crypto. Okay, and you can select all of these. Okay, but that's what I like. And you're paid, remember, directly. Whoever signs up with you, they're going to use whatever methods you selected, and they're going to select one and they're going to pay you directly. Okay, remember, it's 100% profit. Okay, you earn 100% of the profit. And then you also have support here. All right, you can message them or you can email them, or you can contact them via Facebook. Okay, but personally, I would recommend go here, do a message, or send an email, and they'll respond to you. And then, of course, the products are called Genesis. Okay, so you got your G100, G250, G500, G1000, and G2000. Those are the products. All right. And I forgot to mention this one too. Under, what is this under? Under marketing, right? There is an option. This is the other thing that I like, especially for my newbies, right? They give you the option to select if you want the sales team to close your sales. Okay, it's optional, it's not required. You would go in your back office here, and there's a button you can turn on and turn off, right? If you want the sales team to close your sales, you let the professionals do this where you don't have to speak to people. And it's an 80-20 split. We close your sales so you don't have to. The Exitus sales team is a dedicated team of professional closers ready to answer your prospects' questions and close your sale. You keep 80% and they take 20%. Okay? And that way you don't even have to speak to people. Again, it's optional. You don't have to do this. So how it works, it says here, when the sales team is activated, all right, when you turn this on, a toll-free number and call to action appears on your replicated website, inviting your prospects to call in and speak with our closers. You can close all your own sales if you prefer and keep 100% of the commissions. But if you're new, short on time, or simply want expert help, the sales team is here for you. Okay, your commission breakdown is right here. So it says for the G100, you'd earn $80 instead of $100. On the G250 products, you'd earn $200. Okay. On the G500, you earn $500. On the G1000, you earn $800. On the G1000, 2000, you earn 1600. See the difference of how it works versus 100%? But if you're new, guys, this is a great option for you. Just turn that on and it's going to look like this. Let me show you. On your sales page right here, see? On your sales page, your prospects are going to see your name, okay, and then the 800 number, and they can call that number, which is pretty cool. Now, they don't want you calling it to ask general questions, because this line is for your prospects, okay? So don't call in there just asking general questions. And see, they've got a note here. Do not call the sales team for support questions. The sales team exists to close sales only. They do not call your prospects, and they do not prospect for you. All right. So see right here, you turn this on, but you can turn it on and off at different times. All right. And so this will activate the sales team. Okay. Pretty cool. I like it. And remember here, there's no pass-ups, one-ups, any of that stuff. Okay. So if you don't want this on, just turn it off. All right. But this is what it would look like on your page, which I like. So when your prospects make the call, they're going to ask them, well, who referred you? And it's right here. They're going to say, hey, you're on the page. It tells you. Okay. Because what happens is you're still going to get the commission, the 100%. Then they're going to invoice you so that you can turn around and give the sales team their 20%. Okay. So I like that option for my new folks. So when you make that selection, just remember right here, when you turn it on or off, make sure you click save. Okay. And then there's an option here so you can preview it, so you'll see what it looks like. But this is what it would look like when it's on. Okay. Which is pretty cool. So I'm loving this, especially when I mail out. Of course, I can close my own sales, but I want people to be able to see this when they get the postcard in the mail, right? When they get that postcard in the mail, they're going to know, oh, okay, I can call this number, and they'll do all the selling and telling for me, or as closing them out. And so it'll take them to this page once they opt in from my capture page. Okay. Now, what's pretty cool, what I'm doing is I have this page, right, that you guys are seeing here, I'm using for online, but offline, I'm going to be using a different capture page. They have different capture pages that you can select from, which I just showed you. So I'm going to use a different one for that, but this is my online page. All right, guys. So what you're going to do is just go to the link in the description. Okay, click that capture page. You're gonna, again, the page is gonna look like this. Go ahead and opt in, decide which product you decide, where you want to get started. Get in where you fit in is what I like to say. But here's the different products. All right, real courses that you're gonna get access to. You decide, whether it's gonna be the G100, G250, G500, G1000 or G2000. You decide. And remember, you can always upgrade, and you would just pay the difference. That's the other thing. I like that you can actually scale up here. All right, so let's say that today you decided, hey, I want to get started with the G100. Well, it's going to be $149 one time. 49 is for the admin that goes to the company. 100 will come to me. If you decide the G250, it's going to be $349. It's $250 for your product. That's the training. And then $99 for the admin. If you decide you want to go G500, it's going to be $500 plus $199. That's $699. If you want to go G1000, it'll be the $1,000 for the product and $299 for the admin, which makes it $1,299. If you decide you want to go G2000, it'll be the $2,000 for your product and $399 for the admin, right? Again, get in where you fit in. You can pay the difference at any point in time you decide to upgrade, even for the admin, right? So let's say today you decide, well, I'm going to go ahead and just start at the G100, all right? It's $49 for that admin. And you decide to bump up a week later or 2 weeks later, whenever you decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the G250, you're going to pay the difference, right, for the product. So from 100 to 250, you pay the difference, and then the admin, you pay the difference from the 49 to the 99. Everything is the difference. Okay, so that makes it affordable as well for everybody. All right, so that's it. That's all. If you want to get started, go to the link in the description, and if you want the postcard that I'm creating, all right, reach out to me. My info is in the description as well as you're going to get an email, right, with my information, so you can reach out and say, hey, I just signed up with you. I purchased one of the products, the Genesis products, and I want that postcard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you, but you're going to need to send me, do you want your picture on it? Do you want a generic picture on it? Just let me know. I'll send you that template over via email, and I'm going to give you leads on pill and stick labels that you can put on your postcard when they come in the mail. So I'm going to give you leads to get you started as well. Okay, so that's it. That's all, guys. Look forward to working with you on this project. It's going to be great to have offline marketing strategy, as well as, remember, I've got 200 copy and paste ads I can email you as well that you can promote online with this. So you can make this work if you put the work in. Okay, again, no income claims, but it's possible, okay, if you put the work in. So anyway, I look forward to working with you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Like the video, please, and thank you. And on your way out, don't forget to smash it. Smash that subscribe button for me and click the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload new videos. Till next time, be safe out there, guys. See you on the next video. Have a blessed day.